See.
That's a cut. Hey! Thanks so much for tuning in to our first episode of
WanderLust Wednesdays.
So WanderLust Wednesdays is going to be us chatting about our own travel experiences, places all over the world you have to check out, tips and tricks on how to do it, fairly well, which is what we do, and just everything in between.
So for our first episode, we are looking at the updated 2016 World Happiness Report.
So this report focuses on everything to do with the countries, generosity, community, life expectancy, income, lack of government corruption,
How much people trust the country that they live in, the stress that they have to deal with or lack of stress.
And so these are the top 10 countries. So the country coming in at number 10 is
Sweden! Hello, I'm from Sweden. Hi. Okay, so the first fact about Sweden is it is actually one of the least corrupt countries in the world.
Sweden also does this really cool thing where they have coffee breaks during the day. It's called fika. And basically, instead of having like a meeting and a coffee or coffee at the water cooler, they take an actual break and walk away from work and go out and just have like a 30-minute coffee and get to relax.
Nice.
And they're actually one of the least stressed workplaces in the entire world. So we were talking about how great Sweden is with their green programs. They are actually so good at recycling that they have run out of garbage to recycle and are importing garbage from Norway to run their own energy programs.
Country goals.
Yeah, good job, Sweden!
Sweet. So the voter turnout in Sweden is actually 85%. And in this happiness index, they measure voter turnout. 85% is pretty high for a country. That means that they really trust their government if they're actually willing to go out to the polls and put in that effort.
They also gave us ABBA. And our little tip about Sweden and why you should go check it out. So, in Sweden, between May and June, the sun actually never sets. So you can just get sunlight all day long.
Stay up.
And you can also stay in an ice hotel. But sadly, the cheapest room is about $400 a night.
So start saving now.
And the country that came in 9th place is
Australia.
Now, we were lucky enough to get to go to Australia on our massive backpacking trip that we went on last year, and we absolutely loved it, and we can definitely see why it is one of the world's happiest countries. It has some of the most friendly people I think we met on our entire trip.
Such great people and such wonderful natural beauty. We went in the heart of summer, their summer, and we got to experience so many amazing sunsets and incredible beaches, like the best beaches I've ever seen in my life, and the most stunning jaw-dropping sunsets. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
So The Economist actually said that Melbourne, the city south in Australia, is voted the best city to live in the world. So not only are they really happy, apparently they hold the best city in the world, and we went to Melbourne, and it's pretty good.
I can agree with that. Great coffee, great art scene, amazing bars, really friendly people.
everything.
Yeah, wine tours. It has
Beaches,
everything.
everything.
It has everything you could want in a city. Australia is one of the largest economic powers in the world, and their loss of job rate is actually quite low. So that's nice. If you have a job, you're pretty set, and it'll be stable.
Nice. They also call McDonald's Macca's.
Because
That's an important fact to know about Australia.
we also are home to so many world wonders, natural world wonders, like the Great Barrier Reef,
Which we were lucky enough to get to do. It was probably my favorite day of our whole trip. There
went
were
snorkeling.
turtles and
so
it was
many
just
fish,
amazing.
beautiful sun. Oh my gosh, you need to go to Australia, go swimming, go surfing, and have some fun.
See a crocodile.
Crocodile, oh yeah, we did that too. Coming in, country number 8 is New Zealand. Awesome.
So our editor Laura is actually from New Zealand, and we met her while we were traveling abroad. And yes, again, I can say that she's one of the happiest people I've ever met.
Yeah, she is. Means
Love
that
you, Laura.
all the people there are happy. Everyone's so friendly. I remember this one time we had our keys. We were locked out of our car.
I locked us out of the car. I locked the keys in the trunk.
on our final day when we had to return the car in Auckland. And we had everyone coming to help us to get the car unlocked. We were freaking out, and this man comes out with a big like wrench, and he's like, "I got you, don't worry."
He was amazing.
I'm so friendly.
He saved the day. So if this man's watching right now,
Thank you.
thank you. Fun fact about New Zealand is they have a population of about 4 million people, but only 3 million are actual residents of New Zealand. The other million are travelers, backpackers, people who are basically road tripping the country because that is the only way to see New Zealand. It's, I think, the most beautiful country I've ever been to in my entire life. So
It
if that
doesn't look
make
real.
you happy,
Yeah.
I don't know what will.
Just the natural beauty is just so stunning. I can't compare it to anything I've ever seen in my life.
Also, if you're into adventure sports and things like that, you can go bungee jumping, skydiving, zorbing, which is you're basically a hamster in a ball, and we did that, and it was hilarious. What else did we went in the
Glowworms,
cave.
We went caving.
Yeah.
We like all Tomb Raider down
the
underground. It's
only
so cool.
place in the entire world that has these glowworms, and we actually got to do it.
One of the other happiness factors in New Zealand is that their communities are very strong. There's a lot of community building. A lot of people trust each other, and it's a very safe country. So that factors in. So you should go to New Zealand, check it out. Go have some fun, and let us know what you think.
Go!
Coming in at country number 7 is the Netherlands. My family's homeland, the land of the cheese and milk and clogs and windmills. Yeah, and bikes. Oh my gosh, biking. I think that's one of the factors for being happy is that everyone bikes and it's so much fun.
Well, fun fact, actually, is the Netherlands have one of the highest group exercise rates. So a lot of people are exercising there, and a lot of their workers only work part-time. More people actually work part-time hours than full-time hours, which is probably a reason they're one of the happiest people. I mean, more time to chill and eat your cheese and your clogs, then why not?
The Dutch maintain a very strong balance between work and life, something that we've already touched on, but there's a lot of time for community hangouts, family hangouts, friend social time, as well as getting work done, working hard, and then enjoying the rest of your day when it's over. The literacy rate in Holland is actually 99%, so 99% of people know how to read and write.
That's amazing. I didn't know that fact. It's also a beautiful country between the tulip production and the massive windmills and the city of Amsterdam itself. I know you've done the outside land. I've only done Amsterdam, but it's like a little majestic.
It is.
There's all these little
It's like Hansel and Gretel land. That's what I refer to it as.
And what can you do in the Netherlands other than legally buy weed and have some Heineken and a tour? Well, you can go and check out the Anne Frank house.
The Vondelpark, hang out in the park, bring a picnic, bring some wine or beer, and just like chill out for the day.
You can go to the Van Gogh Museum. There's lots of great stuff to do. Go to the Netherlands!
No. Go ride a bike.
And coming in at number 6 is
Canada.
Canada. We live here and we love it. So, what are the great things about Canada? We're the second biggest country in the world. We are bordered by 3 oceans. We got the states below us, and we got like only some polar bears on top of us.
We have the prairies, we have the Rocky Mountains, we have tons of ski hills, we have the ocean, Nova Scotia.
We have Niagara Falls. We also have Trudeau.
In Canada, 70% of the population actually owns their own home and automobile.
And Canada is also ranked as one of the least corrupt countries in the entire world. So, go us.
What I adore about Canada, and I think that's something that makes us really special, is we're so multicultural. No matter where you go, you can find infusions of other countries, and I think that is what makes us so peaceful as well. We're very accepting of other cultures, which is really unique.
All of our national parks in 2017 are going to be free, so come and check them out because they are beautiful.
Come hang out in the big old beautiful land of Canada.
See you, Moose.